Yo! Where should I start? I'm 39, which makes me a 90s kid. We got any 90s kids in here? Got a couple of 90s kids? Hell yeah. In the 90s, I was obsessed with rap music. But in the 90s, white parents were fucking terrified of rap music, you know? like my mom literally thought that me listening to rap music would somehow cause violence, which is like pretty racist, but also really weird logic because I also watched a ton of porn and it never caused sex for me, you know? Like I'm like, that's not how this shit works, bitch. Like, I'm fucking trying. Doesn't matter how much rap or porn I consume, I'm a pussy not getting pussy, this fucking sucks. I'm lazy. We got any lazies in here? Fucking liars. Like, lazy people don't cheer. I'm so lazy, I feel like I'm inventing new ways to be lazy, you know? like for example, the other day I was really thirsty, but all of my dishes were dirty because I'm fucking lazy, you know? Instead of washing a glass to get something to drink, I just stood naked in front of the fridge eating grapes. You know? Have you ever been so fucking lazy you ate something to drink? Like, dude, I fucking invented that shit. Copyrighted. I played a lot of video games during the pandemic. I played a lot of video games before the pandemic. I don't even know why I differentiate. But during the pandemic, I found this game called Animal Crossing. Like, has anybody played Animal? Fuck yeah, me and two girls, Animal Crossing. Like, fuck yeah. If you haven't played Animal Crossing, you have to like build a town with all these fucked up animals, you know? And then you have to like maintain this town and your friendship with all these fucked up animals. But the fucked up thing is if you don't play for a while, the game gets mad at you and it starts guilt tripping you and shit, like just fucked up because I play games to relax, and if you don't play Animal Crossing in 2 months, you come back and there's like litter all over your town and all the animals together and they're like, yo, we had a meeting. We decided you're a fucking piece of shit. You're like, what? They're like, yeah, you remember Steve the polar bear? And I'm like, yeah, Steve, this is my neighbor. And they're like, Steve fucking moved. I'm like, Steve moved? I'm like, fuck this game. I don't want other games to start guilt tripping me, you know? Like, I don't want to hop into Call of Duty 6 months later, which is like a military game, and everybody's fucking PTSD. Like, where the fuck have you been, man? They're fucking killing us in here. Like, I'm sorry, I've got 2 jobs now. They're like, you've got 2 jobs? You remember Sniper Steve? And I'm like, yeah, Sniper Steve's my squad leader. They're like, Steve blew his fucking brains out. I'm like, oh, no, not Steve. I'll just go play Grand Theft Auto. I haven't played that shit in like 2 years. They're like, strip clubs went out of business. Like, hope you're happy, jackass. Like all the prostitutes had to get real jobs since you stopped fucking them to refill your health bar. I'm like, I'm sorry. Like, you remember Steve the Pimp? I'm like, what happened to Steve the Pimp? They're like, nothing, you owe money. I'm like, fuck. Sucks. I do love it about that game. Like, if you get shot in Grand Theft Auto, you just go have sex with a prostitute. Like, that's the answer. Like, if I ever get shot in real life, I'm gonna be like, not the hospital, you know? And then I'll fucking die, but it'll be funny, maybe. You know? I'm not easily offended, obviously. But when I do get offended, it's always at something super fucking ridiculous, you know? Like, the things that should trigger somebody, that never does it. It's always like some goofy side shit that like gets me going. Like, they recently arrested a guy in Idaho for murder, and they think he's a cannibal because they found human meat in his microwave. Now, like, am I offended that this guy murdered and cut somebody up? I could fucking care less, but time out. You said he microwaved human meat? Fucking, sick, what? That's gross. Like, I'm triggered. Can't microwave raw meat? That's gross. Like maybe leftover human meat you could throw in the microwave, but raw, that's disgusting. All I'm trying to say is if one of you murders me tonight, like, you better fucking crock pot me, you know what I'm saying? Like an instant pot me, whatever you bought at Costco, you know, throw me in the air fryer, put a dry rub on me, you know? Nobody wants microwaved rubbery Eric thighs, like that's sick. I will fucking haunt you, you know? Wrote myself a note that says, "Keep telling jokes, you fat fuck." I hate public restrooms, not because they're dirty or because they smell. I just feel like none of you motherfuckers know bathroom etiquette anymore, you know? Like anytime I'm in a bathroom stall, some asshole comes in and just starts tugging on all the stall doors, but like without checking for feet first, you know, like a fucking animal. Like, I don't know about you, I would get on all fours in a puddle of piss and check for feet before I tried to barge in on somebody taking a shit. The other day, somebody tugged on my door and they put their eye to the crack, and I was like, ah! So I'm trying to masturbate in here, it's my lunch break. You fucking creep! Like, get out of here! Scram! I feel like the type of person, that'll tug on stall doors. It's the same type of person that grew up with stories about how they walked in on their parents having sex, you know? I'm like, yeah, of course you did, you fucking piece of shit. You barge in, that's your thing. Like I never walked into my parents having sex. So I always check for feet first. I get low to the door, I look underneath. If there's 2 pairs of feet, I don't go in there, you know? My parents fuck standing up. I was laying with my wife the other night, and she randomly mentioned, I want to put this in air quotes, she randomly mentions that men have a G-spot in their butts. I was like, bitch, and? Like, what the fuck what are you trying to say to me right now? She's like, I just think that you'd probably like it. And I was like, whoa. Of course I would like it. Like, that sounds fucking awesome, you know? But I've already got this whole fucking penis thing going for me, you know? I'm not gonna fire my quarterback for no fucking reason, you know? She's like, they say it makes you come instantly. I was like, yeah, bitch, that's what I'm afraid of. What are you talking about? Like, since when am I supposed to come instantly, you know? Like, my whole life I've been trying to not come instantly. Like, when I do sex, I'm thinking about, like, my taxes and, like, the Joe Rogan podcast. Like, I'm trying to bore my dick to death, you know? My wife wants to climb in my ass and, like, fire a cannon off. I'm like, okay, relax, chill out. Yeah. My wife's a feminist, which is great. Got some feminists in here, sure. I'm a feminist. But my wife being a feminist, it gets confusing during sex, though, you know? Because during sex, the feminism goes right out the fucking window, you know? Like, right in the middle of sex, out of nowhere, she'll go, whose pussy is this? And I'm like, fucking yours? And she's like, no, you idiot! You're supposed to say it's yours. And I'm like, oh, my bad. Like, ask me again, you know? She's like, whose pussy is this? And I'm like, your body, your choice, you know? And she's like, no, get off of me. I've been trying to make it up to her, you know? So every once in a while, I'm like, whose balls are these? Like, these are your balls, you know? All right, you guys are fucking awesome. Thanks for letting me be a fucking weirdo.